So good afternoon, guys. It's February 23rd. Today is a Wednesday. It's kind of a Black Wednesday, right? It's a trend down day. So let's start. So I think we were prepared for it, So let's start for it. So, but anyway, I missed that initial thrust down, But there was a reason for it, so I let it go. I did not miss it. I on purpose I let it go, But anyway, so the notes were simple today again, like yesterday, Even though if you see a lot of writing here, look, I'm going to scroll down for you, but it's a simple, same concept like yesterday or day before. Above buyers, below sellers, that kind of stuff, right? So if you look at it here, 43, 1923, 44, 56, 60, 77, 81 are key areas for today. Above intraday buyers flavor and below both selling flavor, right? So if price is trading below all this area, that means you only stick with shorts. Above all these levels, you can take intraday longs, 42, 60, 62 and 84, 42, 84, okay, are low hanging fruit for now. That means price may go through it with strong sellers, right? That means I'm also suggesting not to buy here if price comes here, Overall, sellers are still in control. Given a choice, intraday try to favor more shorts than long in general. See? And then dream numbers for NQ, which was 07. Price went above little bit higher, but that area held it as usual. Dream numbers are very, very powerful. And then 943, if they are broken down, they will act as a resistance also, and they will provide you a pullback short, So, but anyway, so 952, 55, 864, 911, 924, 706. It's all about these levels in NQ. Above all, buyers are on dream numbers also, right? So technically price did not go above dream number. Yes, it went above like maybe 10 points, right? But technically it stayed below it, right? So I would say above all, strong breakout, right? You go for long. Below all, sellers are in control, right? Same description as yes, right? So keep that in mind, And then when I walk through the charts, the sell today is all about 29, 17, 2000. 2000 became the high of the day, and then price went all the way to 60, and I think it went below also a little bit. Dow, these are the areas below sellers, above buyers, and this, right? So Dow actually opened below this area, which was a bold area, and then it just tanked after that, Gold also worked out nicely like yesterday, Today below 1902, some sellers are there with support at 1890, 8080, 879, right? Above 1902, holding equal to gold will try to go to Globex high, or potentially higher. So above, the moment gold goes below above 1902, you go long. Simple. Crude, same concept. So crude basically ping pong between 92.50, 91 and even 94, I guess, right? So crude was also easy. So of the open, if you look at it, crude was around 91.50 or so, right? So it was favoring sellers. So you can do shorts there. The moment it goes above 92.50, sorry, below 92.50, you can stick with shorts. The moment it goes above 92.50, right after the open in few minutes, you can go long. And then you can just take profit wherever you want. Buyers back in business. And then later in the afternoon, it went back below 92.50. You again start shorting, target 91.50 or whatever level. So now let's go here. So remember those levels, which is this. So these are the levels: 77, 56, 60, 44, 20, 19, 23. So I put a box here so you can remember. These were the levels, important levels, above all buyers, below all sellers. So here you can see sellers, right? Now price open right around in this area somewhere, right? and then there was a breakdown below the last level. So that was suggesting sellers are in the business, which is this. And in fact, price did a balance around it. 23, see, held it, held it, held it, held it. So I was thinking it will break out. If it holds it here and break out, that would be a long setup. But it's a reactionary long because it has to still go through all these levels, right? So, but you can play level to level. It breaks down below. Sellers are in full control at that point. So there was a short here, which we discussed in the pre-market. There was a short setup, and if price comes here, most likely you will see a bullish disconnect, because so the question is, bullish disconnect, longs you can't take it because of this breakdown on top of it, right? Until price goes above 23, you can go long. So but anyway, below all these levels, click for sellers, right? So long is out of scope. Now the question is, can you take a short? But the internals were so bullish at that point, and it was a bullish disconnect, right? After seeing this from yesterday and this balancing, so that's why I skipped this short. I should not have skipped the short, but anyway, I skipped it because NQ was trading around this 950, at that point, and between this dream number, right? So this was a dream number, 14,007 actually, right? So, and price did try to go above it, like few points, right? But then finally it came down, right? So that was a signal that dream number is providing a reaction here, right? But then I had this box here, see, 864, 911, 924, 943, 950, all those levels, above all buyers, right? Below all sellers. So I can't do anything here in NQ. So that's why I skipped this short, even though I knew that sellers are in control, but I had no choice, and considering these internals, I didn't want to try it, Then price did, then I was waiting for a pullback, pullback back to the here, 23. And NQ, I was waiting for a pullback back to this 950. I was just waiting, because considering the amount of contract size, I can't just, go with the flow. I usually don't go with the flow. I never go with the flow, I always wait for a pullback. Only on some situations I go with the flow. If everything is good, today this was a bullish disconnect, right? And price, I think it was Ukraine driven, news driven move. But anyway, I was waiting for a pullback that did not happen, here also. So I let this move go, and then it just never pulled back, right? So I said, you know what, I'm going to go to sleep now, and I will just wait for late noon for a pullback, and then I'll take a short. So then after that point onwards, around 12 or so, I let it go literally, yes, I did not even touch it today. And then NQ, yes, I said NQ you can do level to level, NQ is straightforward, right? It always respects the level. So NQ I did not touch until 864. The moment it broke below it, slight balance, breakdown, yes, that was the trade I took it, and then target was 706 level. Right? So that is filled, right? Then I went for a lunch after this point onwards, yes, I let it go. I did not even trade it, because it was, yes, just, chops, and it doesn't move fast, and anyway I missed that pullback. It not missed it, but price did not pull back enough, and I didn't want to go lower, right, at the lower end. So even though first hour low I can trade it, right, but I didn't want to trade it in ES at that point. So NQ was easy, so I just stick with NQ. Later on when I was at lunch, this damn pullback which I was waiting for happened, but during the lunch time. But anyway, so I missed it, obviously. So, but this was a pullback, for the members, this was a pullback, and this one. And why it is significant? Because it was a confluence area, right here, right? And also here also, and NQ was the hint here, 864, that was the key level, and 950, pink line, blue lines, So blue and pinks are powerful lines. So it was right here, So that was a short. And then along with yes here. And then you just wait for a new low for the day, because it's a down day. Look at this momentum. Look at this AD now, right? So now it's a down day. So this, you most likely it will make a new low. And the target was 42.11 or so in ES anyway. So you can target those areas, but you don't have to hold it. You can just take profit wherever you want anyway. So here. So after that, when I came back, this move already happened, it was underway, right? So after that, I just waited for this 706 to clear out, because if 706 is cleared out, it's a bigger pain for buyers, because then price can just go literally down and down, down and down, down and down without stopping, and ideal level was this for a target, so I played this to this, that's it, so in between, yes, I did a in and out, but that was my goal, so this last trade I took it. So these dotted lines are dream numbers, naked dream numbers that was not being tested in the past. So when price came here first time, right, I did not do anything, but then I saw this down move and then price holding here and dream number and 706, that was a short right there. At the same time, you can also take a short in ES here. See, considering this bold area, I do not want to short ES right here. I just wanted to see what it does, so because it was already down so much, right? So when it came down here, this is option levels, right? So option players loves that round numbers, so it bounced fine, right? Then it came down again, try to do a balance breakdown, that was your short right there, with NQ also this breakdown, right? And that this dream number, you can take a profit also if you want, because dream numbers are deadly sometimes. So take a profit here and then wait, and then when price came down, came back up, use this dream number as a resistance right here and take a short, because at that time most likely price will come here. So yes, you short here and you wait for 42.20 bold area, and take a profit here, and then that will be end of the day, right? So I tweeted also, these are the levels, end of the day, these are the levels, don't be greedy, take profit. So that was the day today, so it worked out nicely for all the instrument today, across the board, gold, crude, and indexes. But I hate these things which I miss these things here, that is still bugging me, but it's fine, sometimes it happens. And then tomorrow you do not want to see ES going above roughly 60, right? If it stays below 60, sellers still have a control, and that is what I want to see. I want to see sellers keeping it below even 60, or not even below here, below somewhere 48, so ideally I want 48, but I think 60 is fine too, but it's fine if it goes there. But ideally I want tomorrow to be below these levels for sellers, that is what I want to see. And that be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.